Okay, I'm gonna do a little garden tour. We have some things that we can look at. Some things, like we made new beds this year. We had raised beds all out here, but we took them down because it just wasn't working out for us. This bed, I'll try to back up. We have, can I do this sideways? Our bell peppers. We have red and green bell peppers down here. And I put a shade cloth up over top of them because they were dropping their flowers. Not just flowers, but like the whole bud. And wasn't getting the peppers on it that I wanted. Over here, we planted in each corner of the bed, we planted some yard-long beans. And I've been working diligently to keep the pests off of them and those ants that are like a real nuisance. Our marigolds, look how nice and thick and plush they are. These were actually volunteers from last year, and we found through the backyard, and my husband dug them up and planted them here and here, and they're doing really well. More yard-long beans. On the other corner we have petunias that I had just deadheaded. All the years of having petunias and hanging baskets, had no idea you were supposed to deadhead them or trim them or prune them, and here I am. Did not know this until this year. All those plants that I threw out because they looked all leggy and anorexic looking, and now I know. Here we have our tomatoes. We have some Romas and some, what are they called? Merit. Hold on 1 second. The Mountain Merit tomatoes. Some of our Romas back here. They came like 2 in a pot. I like to get the ones that have like 2 plants in a pot. And we split them up. So we essentially got 50% off or 50% free. And they're a little small, but they're growing. They're doing well. And I do have some, the only tomato plant, which is a Roma, that has actually got fruit on it. So excited, can't wait until they ripen. And bigger picture of the shade cloth with the peppers underneath of it. Along the edges, I planted some bunching onions all the way around, hoping they come up. Don't know. I should say I planted them by seed, so we will see. I'm a very impatient gardener, so I'd like to see everything sprout up like ASAP, like these beans did, but that's not going to happen. I planted, basil in the center right there by seed. I don't know if that's going to work out or not, or if I'm too late at planting them, but I did the same thing at each one of these posts. And over here, this whole backyard is a work in progress. Over here, my husband made me another bed that we weren't even supposed to have, because this one was supposed to be the only one we were going to have, because we downsized our garden considerably because the pests from last year just like burned me out. But over here, I planted so far. Let's bring you guys in here. A ton of cucumber plants. We have straight 8s along this panel, and then we have Boston pickling down these other 2 panels, because we do love our pickles. My husband loves the cucumbers. Not very hopeful for this, but hoping that they do germinate and sprout up. But like here on this side of the doorway, and over here I did plant by seed rosemary, and apparently it's kind of really hard to do by seed, so we will see how that goes. Oops. Try to get this closed up. The rest of this will be used as the fall garden this year. Hoping to do cauliflower, broccoli, and some brassicas. They don't do too well in the summertime here in Virginia because they either bolt or from the heat, or the pests are just like unreal. Them cabbage moths, the little white butterflies. Here I planted echinacea, chamomile, and I can't remember the other thing that I planted over here, but I'm trying to get a medicinal / tea garden going, and I haven't seen the first thing sprout over here. All done by seed. We will see. I don't know what we're going to do over here. We took out some bushes and transplanted things in other areas. So here is our fig tree, and it has fruit on it already. We're so excited because this is our third fig tree, and hopefully this one makes it because the other two did not, and we did not get the first fruit off of any of them. Over here, I'm paying no attention to this big pile of mess over here. My husband is working on a patio over here so that he can put his grill there, and we have a place to set our chairs and do some entertaining. And over here is another bed that I'll be using as a fall garden as well. But right now, on 3 sides, I have planted bush beans, blue lake beans. This is the first time that I've planted them, and I have done this side first, and it's been over a week, and like I said, I am very impatient, and I have been checking over here every single day looking for something to sprout up. And then this morning I seen this little guy right here, and I was so excited. And then I came out here this afternoon, just a few hours later. Oh my gosh, you guys. Alright, so this guy, while I was on the phone with my husband this afternoon, which was about like 15 minutes ago, I am not even kidding you. I looked all over here and there wasn't another one. 15 minutes ago, okay? 15 minutes ago. This one sprouted up. 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. Don't make fun of me. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Look, another one. I was so worried that they weren't going to sprout up, so when I planted over here yesterday, I made sure I made sure I put like 2 beans in each side. I mean, each seed, I put two seeds in each area that I planted at over here, and I planted them about 3 to 4 inches apart. We're gonna have so many. I'm so excited. Green beans for days, people. Green beans for days we're gonna have. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. I cannot believe this. Literally 15 minutes ago, and this little guy was not poking through at all. And neither was that guy. How amazing is that? Love it. Love it. I'm still working on, I gotta work on this side over here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put over here. I don't think I'm gonna put any more beans over here. I was thinking some kind of herbs or something to be compatible with the beans. This over here, this side right here, I had a hard time coming halfway through with the shovel. I am doing this all by hand. Good exercise, let me just tell you. That it was just ridiculously hard. We have like bad clay soil over here in Virginia, and this right here was so hard. It was like trying to get the shovel through a brick. I even tried a pickaxe, and all it did was bounce off the ground. Not good. Not good. But we will get there. So this is my little bean patch over here. So excited, I cannot believe it. Little baby beans. Okay, so this is the garden for 2019 so far. And like I said, this is going to be done. My husband's so excited, and he is going to take this fire pit and he's going to relocate it to the center. We just have like so many ideas. I don't have enough time to tell you right now, but yeah. So that's how it is. Till next time, I'll have another update when I have more things coming in. All right, bye.